So then the three of us were perched up there, and Umil still hadn't spotted us.
But the senator?
Oh yes, and the Baroness too. She was barely keeping her composure. So Umil started to do that trick with his flaming ribbons, but his nerve was gone, and there was this huge ripping sound as his tail feathers popped right out through his breeches. And we just couldn't help it. Threes was laughing so hard. Poor Umil, he was so flustered.
I remember Umil, always playing the courtier, unbecoming of an avian.
Yes, well, we can't all be war heroes.
Major Taliesin. And Philosopher Lavoya. Sorry to interrupt. There's been an incident. An attack, possibly.
An attack? Where? How many?
Markle's boy just arrived, screaming about monsters. Giant flying creatures attacking their flock.
Flying monsters? A child's fantasy, surely.
He's nearly of age and not the sort to cry wolf.
Yes, I did a quick sweep, and there's definitely something moving out there. Something large, airborne. It had a strange feel to it.
Stay here, shift back and keep scrying. Warn me if you get any more contacts. Sakoti?
Really? This is all very... Okay, let's get to the bottom of this.
Arkle's Croft is at the end of this road.
I suppose you know them too?
Yeah, help them clear the land. Nice family, 5 kids. Lost a son in the circus campaign, another one at Curis Falls.
Do you think this could be from Gears? A raid of some sort?
Not their style.
Okay. I must say, I didn't expect that. Do you see them? What on Haven?
Hawkeyes. I see them all right.
I've never seen anything like them. Not even read of. Well, probably not.
Giant flying leeches that eat livestock.
And trees, apparently.
And people, no doubt. I'm taking them out.
Take them out? A completely new life form, and you're just going to shoot them?
I'm sure you'll have fun dissecting them.
Dijan, it's me.
Sakoti, it's been too long. How are you keeping?
2 years, 4 months, and I'm keeping well enough, thank you. Teaching out here on the frontier, it's satisfying in its own way. At least I can make sure all the new shifters have correct technique. And while your libraries are modest, I've seen some really fascinating relics out here. One piece. But you mustn't let me ramble on. What about you?
I'm well enough.
I see. And you've been keeping busy?
Plenty of call for my talents. New towns being built, mining keeps expanding. Just got back from Breezeport, made them a solid crystal bridge.
Replacing that decrepit old thing in front of the town hall? I must stop by and see that. But you must be tired from your journey. Let's get back to the village. And he turned out to be a gull, if you can't believe that.
Nothing wrong with that. Seabirds make the best scouts.
Speaking of which, are you going to keep taking boats for the rest of your life? Surely you must want to get back in the air.
It's difficult to explain. The skies over Serpis were filled with smoke, the scent of blood, the screams of the men. Whenever I think of taking to the air again, it all comes back.
It was your duty, and you fought harder than anyone could have asked. Dijan, they say what you did at Curis Falls won the war. What happened to Jana, the children, you can't blame yourself for that.
If I hadn't been playing soldier, they'd still be alive.
Or you'd be dead as well. Either way, you can't keep living in the past.
It's not that. I'll grant you a flyer would be more use to Tarhay than a grounded spell worker.
Let me show you how to fly again. Give me an hour. I'll have you dancing like a hummingbird.
You know I don't dance, but you're welcome to try.
Okay, you do remember how to transform?
It's not something you forget.
Well, yes, but make sure you clearly visualize.
Wind beneath my wings.
Ah, yes, you do make a handsome hawk, you know. Let's begin. You'll have to use telepathy, of course. Hawks don't speak Etharish.
Are you getting this?
Yes, you project your thoughts quite clearly. Now, this is where I train the new shifters. There's an enchantment that will transport you back to the starting position if you get too low or stray outside the flags.
I'm gliding. Nice view. What now?
We'll start by refreshing the basics. The key to smooth flying is to steer with horizontal movements of your wings. Now, the mistake all the beginners make is trying to steer by moving the wings forward and back. It works, but very clumsily.
Horizontal movements, I remember.
To dive, pull both your wings in close to your body. That reduces your lift, so you descend. That's it. To climb, spread your wings. That creates more lift, so you ascend.
Spread and camber to climb. Got it.
When you dive, you gain speed and lose height. When you climb, you trade speed for altitude. If you lose too much speed, your wings can no longer create lift and you'll stall.
I'm not a beginner, Sekosi.
Yes, sorry. Well, stalling is bad, of course.
Unless you're about to land.
Sure, but if you weren't planning to land, we'll call that a crash.
Right.
Okay, to change direction, you need to bank. Spread one wing, either one, and hold, while keeping the other steady. When you spread one wing, there is more lift on that side, so you roll. When you roll, your wings pull you sideways through the air. When you start going sideways, your tail feathers turn you around to face the wind, like a weather vane.
Right, spreading one wing makes me turn the other way. Seems simple enough.
Actually, it makes you turn and climb. If you took one wing while keeping the other level, you'll turn and dive. Try it now.
So if I want to turn while staying at the same height, I pull one wing in while spreading the other.
Sure, be careful though. Using both wings like that can roll you over.
I'll try to resist doing barrel rolls. That's enough gliding. Let's try for some speed.
Wait. Flapping may look simple, but technique is vital. You have to twist the wingtips so that some of the lift pulls you forward.
That's more like it.
Be sure to flap both wings evenly. If you have more thrust on one side, you'll yaw. Now, you can do that while banking if you need to make a tighter turn, but it's not a good idea for normal flying.
Banking, soaring, even flapping. It's all coming back. I think we're done with this training field.
I agree. I've released the spell. Go for it. You look like you're having fun.
Damn, 2 years stuck on the ground. I didn't realise how much I missed this.
Here's a challenge for you then. Try flying through these rings.
A test?
An exercise. Object to men taking baths, really.
Just felt like cooling off.